What's going on, everybody? So today we're on some doe patrol out here at the family farm. We're walking down the well road now. Apparently there's a ton of does out here, so we're gonna go see what we can't get into and do a little bit of scouting for my little sister. See what's cruising through the areas. Hang out, relax, and I'll catch y'all on the stand. Man, let me tell you what. It's November 1st. I just had a decent 8-point that's running around here. Chase a doe right behind me here in this thicket. I just got up in the stand. It's 2:57. I know we had this kind of cold front move in, but I didn't think it would be making these bucks chase these does already this hard. I couldn't get the camera on them, turned on and onto them fast enough. But we'll see if they come back through. Even if I did get the camera on them, or on them, I don't think y'all would have seen them. It's really thick back in there. Tonight looks like a good night, so we'll sit back and relax and see what else we can see. Well, didn't see too much action tonight. I did bump 2 does when I was walking in there. They weren't very big. Seen that doe and that buck in the thicket. In that same thicket, I had that 3-point and that spike buck walk out of. But we're gonna head out of here. We're gonna head down. I'm gonna get the 4-wheeler loaded in the back of the truck. We're gonna head down to Dylan's. He shot a buck, and where he's at, it's all flooded. Down hunting next to a big creek. So, plus all the other rain that we've been going on throughout the week. So, he's a little underwater. So, I'm gonna get up to the house, load the 4-wheeler up, and head over that way. We'll get a video of us recovering that deer.
So I got in here a little late this evening. Work kept me a little bit longer than I wanted to. So I ran home, threw my stuff on, and got back here as quick as I could. I had Dad in the stand about 100 yards from me. When I was walking in on the trail, he was bedded right down below a knoll on a big maple tree. He was bedded down beside it with a doe. And when I come up over the edge of it, they both stood up and took off separate ways. And he was actually headed towards my dad. He had him at like 25 yards. He was getting ready to draw on him, and it just, for whatever reason, this buck decided to turn off to the right of him and tried to go find that hot doe he was with. Well then, I don't know, probably about an hour later, I had gotten settled up in my stand and got everything ready to go. And I had seen a tree about 80 yards away shaking like crazy. Figured he was probably rubbing on it, or deer was probably rubbing on it, I thought. So I grunted at him, probably 3 short ones, 1 long one, and then everything just stopped. Nothing moved over there for a good probably 5-10 minutes. And then all of a sudden I had a big doe run across the path at about 60 yards, and he was right behind her, probably about 15 steps right behind her, nose to the ground, tail's going, bird dogging her pretty hard. And she went over into the thicket. He was right on her trail. I grunted at him real hard, hit real long grunt, and then 2 short ones and another long one. And he stopped dead in his tracks about 75 yards. And he was looking around. We wound up still going that same way with that doe. So I put my camera away, just kind of set it beside me and kind of faced it towards where he had come from. And I was like, well, we'll see what happens. Well, lo and behold, he gets on the outside of her, bounces that doe back through. She comes in on a trail right behind me. He's right behind her. I don't have any time to make any move with the camera. I got a big mature doe right underneath me, and he's right on her trail. He came in behind me, bounced her. She started running. He went to check a scrape real quick, and the rest is history. About 12 yards, double lunged him, straight pass through, stuck in the ground on the other side. He went about, probably 15, 20 yards, and then piled right up. Couldn't be happier.